What's up, everybody? Listening to the Sports World podcast. And a couple episodes ago, I had Luka Doncic and the Mavericks as a sleeper in the Western Conference. I told you the Grizzlies, they were nothing but a second round exit. Even though Ja got injured, they still were a second round exit. And they were going to struggle with the Warriors anyway. The Warriors most likely would have beat them. Uh, the thing with the Celtics and the Heat, Celtics are going to win. It's going to be a 6-game series. Hopefully it don't go 7. The Heat are, I wouldn't say they're a bad offensive team, but they rely on Jimmy Butler to damn near score 30 a night. He's not going to be doing all that because the Celtics, I'm saying we because I'm a Celtics fan. The Celtics already shut down the best scorers in the league. We already shut down Kevin Durant with Kyrie Irving. We already shut down Giannis. He did not play like he plays in the regular season when he was playing against the Celtics. We held him, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving to bad shooting percentages, to bad games, to bad series, bro. So I definitely could see the Heat beating the Miami. I mean, I definitely could see the Celtics beating the Miami Heat because the Heat don't have that real offensive threat besides Jimmy Butler, bro. And they got Tyler Hero, but you could see against the 76ers, bro, he didn't play up to his standard. He had a good first like 3 games. Then after that, like his last 3 games, I don't even think he scored over 15 any of them games. It was like 10, 10, 14, something like that. But then you had Max Strus, whatever them Miami Heat bench player. They wasn't even drafted, bro. And they killing the 76ers. 76ers not a good defensive team like the Celtics. So this series is definitely going in like 6. Jason Tatum cannot be stopped even though Miami Heat have a good defense. I don't see Jason Tatum. I see Jason Tatum being held to about 2 bad games a series. You can see he been doing that, playing with playing against the Nets, and then playing against the Bucks. He has about 2 bad games a series, 2 games where he's not scoring up to par or whatever. His last game he played good. He was just in foul trouble. Jaylen Brown, he's a consistently good player. He's gonna give you 17 to 22 points, bro. Even if the Miami Heat defense is so great. I know they got one of the best defenses in the league right now, but the Celtics offense and defense is great. And then anybody on the Celtics can go off for another 20. Grant Williams, Al Horford, anybody, bro. You never know. Marcus Smart, too. You never know. The thing about the Celtics, everybody on the team is a two-way player. If you're a Celtics and you're starting, bro, you are a two-way player. You can shoot the 3 or you can play defense. Either one. Most likely, I think everybody on the Celtics could do that, though. So the Heat don't have enough two-way players. They have players that's all right. They got Bam, and they got Jimmy Butler. I wouldn't really call PJ a two-way player. He could hit threes, and he could play defense, but he's not scoring on offense like that. Tyler Hero, he's a one-way player. Duncan Robinson, they barely even played dude last series. The rest of the players, they just like defensive players. So the Celtics offense will overtake the Heat. I can see that going in 6. Now we got the Warriors versus the Mavericks. Warriors, this might be a hard fought series, bro, because we already seen Luka, what he just did to the Suns. First of all, I think that was more on the Suns than I was with the Mavericks because they had 27 points at half, bro. People scored 27. Yo, Luka had 27 points at half, bro. So that was more the Suns than it was the Mavericks. Warriors, one of the best offense. They got the best three-point shooting team in the league. I think they second behind the Mavericks. But with the Mavericks, they don't play defense like the Warriors does. The Warriors, they don't have as many two-way players as the Celtics, like what I was talking about, but they got Andrew Wiggins. He can play both sides of the ball. He can shoot, he could go off any moment. They got Draymond Green. You know Draymond Green can stick defense. They got Steph. Steph's offense is so good that sometimes they don't even need to stick defense. Clay, he fell off a little bit, but he's still a good player. And Warriors have Jordan Poole. They got so much offensive power that the Mavericks, I think they can match up with them because, Luka, he playmakes. He throws the ball to the corner. He get role player shots that they wouldn't often get. But the Mavericks, they have Luka Doncic. He's averaging like 32 points this playoffs. They got Jalen Brunson, like 22 points this playoffs, or like 20 something like that. And then they got Spencer Dinwiddie. Those three players are not going to match up with Draymond Green. All right, let me not say Draymond first. Let me say Steph, Clay, and Jordan Poole, bro. And you know Draymond, when he get to the playoffs, he starts scoring. Last game, I seen him taking the ball, laying up, taking shots. I'm like, yo, Draymond, you don't even act like that, bro. You acted strange. He started acting like 2016. But the Warriors, they definitely have too much firepower. And ah, the Warriors are undersized. The Mavericks, they got big players, but everybody like 6'10", 6'9". They got Boban. Boban is the tallest player. He's like 7'4", 7'5", but I don't think he's gonna really get that much playing time against the Warriors. If he does play, then I make it like more of a series because you're not rebounding over dude. But but the Warriors, they tend to take a lot of 3-point shots, so I don't know. That means it's long rebounds. Boban might not get a chance to get it, but yeah, the Warriors, they definitely can take this series in 6. Curry has been playing good. Last playoff series, his 3-point shot wasn't falling. Klay Thompson, you already know, he came in game 6 balling. Jordan Poole, he had a bad. It's like he fell off at the end of the series. He was scoring like 29, 30 in the beginning of the series, and towards the end, he fell off. So with that said, the matchup will be the Warriors versus the Celtics in the finals. And I think the Celtics can honestly beat them in like 5-6 games, bro. Warriors, they have not. All right, the Warriors in the Western Conference bracket or the Western Conference teams weren't as tough as the Eastern Conference teams. The Celtics would have went through the Nets. We swept them in 4. 2 of the best offensive players you might have ever seen. Then we got the Bucks. We went through Giannis, one of the best offensive players and defensive players we've ever seen. Then we're going to go through the Heat, the Miami Heat. Everybody's saying they got the best defense in the league, And then they have Jimmy Butler. So if we would have went through 2 of the best defense in the league, 2 of the best offenses in the league, and we'll be in the finals against the Warriors, and they've only went through Nuggets. Yeah, just the Nuggets, like with Jokic, the MVP. But I want to get to that another time. Then they would have went through the Memphis Grizzlies with no job. Then they would have went through the Mavericks, who wasn't even supposed to be here, but they got Luka Doncic and they got Jalen Brunson and they got nice little role players, but they're not a defensive team. So, if the Warriors were to face the Celtics in the finals, this would be like the Warriors would have not ever even seen competition like this. So, I can see the Warriors and the Celtics taking the Warriors in like 5-6 games. I might think I'm crazy right now, but trust me, y'all gonna see.